So we're in Manila, our first location on our little 2-week trip around the Philippines. We're actually going to 5 different locations and this is our first and we're only here for 1 night. I think I explained it a little bit in the Dubai vlogs. We basically went from London to Dubai, stayed in Dubai for a couple of days, and now we're going around the Philippines for 2 weeks. I do look a bit disheveled because it is actually night time now. We have spent the whole day around Manila already, but I hadn't introed the vlog. We are staying in BGC, which is Bonifacio Global City. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. It is known to be the safest place or one of the safest places to stay in Manila, and we have spent the day around here today and can confirm it has been great. It is really built up, really modern, very clean city. I think it is actually known for being very clean, but we have found today it is basically spotless. We're literally round the corner from Bonifacio High Street, also a 10-15 minute walk from Market, both popular places to go. We are only staying here for tonight, so we literally tomorrow we fly to Caticlan, I think it's called, and then get in the ferry to Boracay for 3 nights, and then from there we go to Cebu and we're staying in Malbo, and then from there we're going to Coron, and from there we're going to El Nido. So subscribe if you want to see all of our Philippines vlogs. In total we will be here for 2 weeks, so it's a very fast-paced, action-packed trip, very much like our Thailand holiday last year, so a few days in each location. But yeah, this is our shortest day, just the 1 day, and we feel like we have got a lot done in this day. We flew through the night from Dubai to here, so our night's sleep was on the plane. We both didn't get very much sleep. The plane was quite tight, so we weren't very comfortable. So it is amazing that we have lasted all day. I just looked at the clock, it's 8:10 and we landed at like 8:30 this morning, so we have been going for 12 hours on no sleep, walking around the city. But it has been a great day and we're going to sleep well tonight before our early flight tomorrow morning. So I'm going to insert the room tour because we have an amazing massive room. We have literally only just got into it at 8 o'clock because we left our bags earlier. It was too early to check in. I got that on camera. Did you hurt your arm then?
No.
Oh my god, nightmare. We are staying in F1 Hotel Manila, which is in BGC, and it is literally the perfect central location. I do think the hotel has lots of different things like a pool and a bar and a restaurant. Obviously we haven't been able to go and we're only here for the night. Okay, quick room tour because this room is massive and very impressive. We have this little walkway as we come through the door. Our cases are there, and then straight on, I think this is the bathroom. I am showing this around as usual before even looking around myself. This is really nice. Massive mirror, toilet seat is up. Jack, you haven't even been toilet and toilet seat's up. Nice sink, I like the lighting in here. Hairdryer, fabulous, because I didn't bring mine because we ran out of weight. And then a nice shower over here, big shower, waterfall shower, what we love to see. Over here we've got fridge, tea, coffee station. What's in here? Storage space, full length mirrors, sofa, coffee table, more storage over here, storage desk, TV area. Then we've got a massive bed, and as Jack just said, plugs by the bed is what we love to see. And then look at this view. Apparently Jack paid extra for this view because I let him book this one. You can't really see, you can kind of see my reflection if I hold it close. This is our view of BGC. How impressive is that? And this is how big the room is. It's like a little outdoor garden centre. Imagine us trying to get one of these pots home though. They're all so nice. So we have just had a little walk around Bonifacio Global City. Is that how you think it's pronounced? Bonifacio Global City, which is where our hotel is. And there is Bonifacio High Street with all of like the chain shops, different restaurants, different cafes on it, and also like the pop-up street. So we've just had a little walk around there. We are actually in TGI, so we were both just starving and needed to get some food. Now System before we have a bit of an explore because we had an 8.5-hour flight and neither of us had any food on the flight because we just tried to sleep the whole way through. I think we're gonna get an Uber to Manila Bay now and have a little explore around there, and also there's a beach, and I think SM Mall of Asia is around there as well. So I think we're going to get some Ubers around, not Ubers, Grabs, because the Grab from the airport, it took around 50 minutes. The traffic here is very heavy, literally around the equivalent of £7 for a 50-minute journey. I actually knew in advance the traffic in the Philippines is really mental. Everyone says it's actually worse than Bangkok. I think it's pretty much on par with Bangkok from what we saw from getting to the airport to here, but we will see going to Manila Bay, because that's also meant to be about 40 minutes away. Quite noisy on this road, there's a lot of traffic, but we are just walking to Market because we went to a bank to see if they could exchange some English cash for Philippine pesos, and they said to head to Market. And I also saw it, if you Google places going to Philippines, it was one of those, so we're going to see what's there. We did bring Filipino pesos with us, but we honestly don't know how much money we're going to spend, so we also bought some English cash to exchange as well, just to see if we run out. But really, this is the best place to change it. We're going to see if we can exchange it now, even though we don't really know how much we're going to be spending, because it's our first day in the Philippines. There was a limit to how many Philippine pesos you could bring, so that's why we didn't bring too much. A lot of the tours we've booked, we've only paid a deposit and we have to pay the rest in cash, so hopefully we don't run out of money while we're here. I look so tired because it just took us about an hour to get to Manila Bay in the taxi. So
sitting in the back of the taxi.
I know, it's the movement, it made me tired. I feel like I'm jet lagged a little bit. Well, it makes sense, it's still 4-hour time difference, 4 hours ahead of Dubai, so it's like an extra 4 hours, 8 hours ahead of the UK. I can now confirm the traffic in Philippines, probably a bit worse than the traffic in Bangkok, but we were expecting it, like we knew ahead of time that it was going to be really trafficy. We're currently at Manila Bay on one of the beaches. It begins with D, I'll put it on the screen. Manila Baywalk Dolomite Beach is actually an artificial beach built as part of the rehabilitation of Manila Bay. The beach isn't currently swimmable, but it's still super popular among the locals. It's a shame we didn't have bright blue skies this day, but there's lots of sunshine to come in the next Philippines vlog, so make sure you subscribe.
In our natural habitat with a hot chocolate.
I'm very excited. So we got an Uber to the SM Mall of Asia, which is a fair way from where we're staying in BGC, but I'm not sure if that's just because the traffic in Manila is manic or because it is generally quite far, because on the map it doesn't look that far away. We've done pretty much a full loop of all the floors, of all the shops. There is literally every shop you can possibly think of here. It's basically like a British mall, but loads of them combined. It is massive. We're going to go and look for a bank in a minute and see if we can get money out, because we didn't get any at Market because the exchange rate was horrendous. We're still not sure if we're actually going to need any more money, but we're just going to get some just to be safe. We don't know what it's going to be like on the islands. I've heard that there's not many ATMs and not many banks, which I'm not surprised, to be honest. I think I googled and there was like 2 ATMs on like the whole of El Nido or the whole of Coron or something like that. So I think we're going to walk around and look for a bank. If we can't find anything here, we're going to head back to Market because there's another way Jack can collect money from there. And then I think we're going to head back to where our hotel is and then think about dinner. But yeah, our day in Manila has gone very quickly. We have really loved it. It's been completely different to how we expected. It's very built up, and I think that is the areas we've been going to, but it's very modern, especially the BGC and where we are now in the SM Mall of Asia. Very modern, very clean, lots of tall buildings, so it's basically like most modern cities. Just behind that bridge over there is the SM Arena, and that is where the Vamps literally performed last week, which is such weird timing. I'm looking more and more dishevelled as the day's going on. Can you tell that we missed a full night's sleep while we were on the plane? It's so noisy! Never mind. just so everyone knows, this is how good Jack's elbow's doing. So that's how straight he can lift one arm, and this one's got a little bend, but we're getting there. How many weeks post-op? Nearly 6, 5.5 weeks, and he's nearly got straight arms. So good. So we're back in our room now. I just filmed the intro to this and the room tour because we've literally just got into our room at 8 o'clock at night. I think the last I vlogged while we were out and about, we were at SM Mall of Asia and saying that we need to go back to Market Market. We did go back to Market Market. We got an Uber, not an Uber, a Grab. It's Grab out here. Back to Market Market. Took a lot less time on the way back, which is funny because it was more like what we'd consider rush hour time, but I think it took about half an hour. Yeah, if you didn't hear that, we went to a Western Union agent to pick up money. However, we did not have our physical passports with us. We only had our driving licenses and photocopies of our passports and could not pick up the money. We had to then walk back to the hotel, which was luckily only like 10-15 minutes away, get our passports, walk back because we didn't have them on us because we don't like walking around with our passports because we've got so many flights. If we lose our passports, that's the end of this trip. Finally picked up the money from the Western Union agent, and our advice is, instead of getting money exchanged back in the UK, get your money sent via Western Union to a Western Union or a Western Union agent in Manila and pick up the money here because the exchange rate is so much better. When we tried to withdraw cash from a cash machine, there was a charge on that of roughly 10% of the total transaction. We were charged to withdraw money using our Wise card, and then we went to the agent and tried to just exchange English cash because we brought English cash out with us, but the exchange rate there was rubbish as well, worse than what we got back in the UK. Basically the rundown is, if you want cash before, I'll leave in the description who we used to get the best rate for cash. So we brought some cash with us, and if you have the patience to go and find an agent for Western Union, just pick up the money here because it works out a lot cheaper. Anyway, that's the end of that story. So we went back to Market Market. We finally got some extra cash. We don't know if we're going to be using it because we already had cash, but we started to panic that we didn't have enough because, as I said earlier, we are already using a lot of it for the tours because we've only paid deposit and they want cash for the rest of it. Then we grabbed some dinner. I think it was called Chow King. We had some like Asian fast food because neither of us are feeling particularly like hungry for a massive meal. I think it's the jet lag and the timings and us having very little sleep. Our body clocks are all very messed up. And then we came back to BGC High Street just to see it at night and look at the markets. And now we're here back in the room. It is 8:15. I've been talking forever, but that is pretty much the end of the Manila vlog. We have had a great time. We have loved it. We're really pleased with where we're staying, and I would definitely recommend to stay here. It is within walking distance to most things. Grabs are really easy and cheap to get. It feels very safe. It's very built up, and there are loads of shops. But just a heads up, the traffic can be mad. Just expect anywhere you're going, there's traffic. But it was a little bit better on the way back. So we're finally going to shower and rest now, and the next vlog will be our journey to Boracay, lots of different ways to say that. I will learn the right one, and we will be there for 3 days. So 3 days in Boracay will be the next vlog.